everything they can in their last match, but they just have a tendency to let their foot off the gas here, so that's something they'll be looking at correcting going into this one.
And for the forwards that want to compete with the Canadian side, they went very well up front in the forwards. Important that they do that, and they have a lot of experience. And for Tech and Canada, the keys to the match are securing the breakdown. Initial last week, Nate, but they got on top of it eventually.
For sure, yeah, that was they created a lot of opportunities last week, but it's just a few breakdowns at the breakdown which created those turnovers that let Belgium get those go-ahead scores.
And the accuracy in attack, some offloads didn't go to hand, and then later in the stages of international rugby, the bench impact is so important. Not as experienced as Spain, but we'll see if some of these young players can take their chance. He's telling the players and some of his interpretations. Good first start there, Nathan. And how important is the win going to be going from right to left on the screen here?
Yeah, that was a good kick there from Peter Nelson at 15. Canada do have the wind at their back. It's actually a significant. You can see the touch judge flags there. It is going in the direction of Canada, so they'll have to take advantage of that in this first 40 minutes.
Spain secures possession, and they look to hit up midfield, but they don't. They actually go in behind to the circling Sian. Good defense, though, for Canada. Strong carry there from Garcia, the captain and the youngster that we spoke about off the top. He is a real bright star for Spanish rugby. And give him the captain's the armband for this one. And Canada appealing that they've stolen it, and they have. You see the referee giving the penalty to Canada because Spain were holding on.
That was Big Matt O'Wara, who we've seen do this in MLR rugby as well as on the 7 series. He's such a big, strong guy, and that was really good work from him there. There was some quick breakdowns from Spain, so Matt didn't have a ton of time to get over that ball, but he managed to. And Cooper Coates, with his attempt to the touch on there, just missed touch.
Yeah, costly. He did one at the end of the game after some brilliant line kicking last week against Belgium, but he's missed touch there. And his forwards have bailed them out. They've got downfield and starting to put the tackles in. And that's going to be a big feature here as Spain, with any kind of possession, will force the Canadians to defend. Oh, nice taken off his feet and hit in the air. The referee's going to deem a knock-on, but I'm not sure that isn't contact in the air, Nathan. What do you think?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see this this replay. I thought it was a fair contest, Gareth, but that one definitely did go forward. Here comes the replay.
Here's our mark.
I'm not sure if he
right foot.
If he did have his eyes on the ball there, the Spanish contester, but all in all, knock on for Canada, scrum Spain.
Yeah, so the player who's jumping there has to take care of the other player. You can't hit a man who's off his feet. But because it was knocked forward off a red hand, the referee said no penalty. That's Angus Maybe, our head referee from New Zealand. And a great shot of the drone here, unique to rugby. The last 2 weekends in Edinburgh, sort of a trial for world rugby. Great to have the support.
You feel good.
The drone crew here.
Keep the height. Let's go. Quick reset.
Captain Matt Matthews, a former CF-18 pilot, is driving that drone. And one of the precautions, because he's doing it over live sport, is there's a parachute on our drone. But all around the world, there were lots of comments on the drone footage from the Canada-Belgium game last week. And I'd be very surprised if it wasn't something we saw introduced, giving people at home a unique insight like this into this 16-man scrum. Spain put in, as expected. They've secured it, and now they're going to go wide. There's numbers. Joe Moore looking to get out in defense, get across. The late drop back to Martiano Sian. He's brought down. But Spain inside the Canadian 22 now. Canada talked about the chop tackle, bringing those Spanish players off their feet. And they're doing it well right now.
I've got him falling at this stage. No
Coming back, Nieto, big strong ball carrier. 24-year-old, he's got an extra 5 yards just with a leg drive.
It's your own man now, let's use it.
Referee asking the Spanish players to use it.
Advantage, tackler too slow.
So the Canadian tackler's too slow to roll out of there.
5's fine, but tackler's got to roll first.
Oh, Olmsted had his hands on that one, but it was Cali Martinez just getting deemed there, not rolling away quick enough. It's a shame because I think Olmsted had his hands on it. It would have been a turnover for Canada.
Shot call.
But it's as a result of that, of him not getting away, it's now a penalty for Spain. Spain are going to take a shot at 3 here.
Yeah, their options for a penalty awarded to them is to kick to the corner, have a line out, tap and play, or kick 3 points, which they will attempt to do here. We saw Angus maybe in the middle there, the New Zealander. Great to have him here. He was on assistant official last week. That role is reversed with Gonzalo de Achaval, the Argentinian who refereed last week's game. He's now on the sideline, and Luke Rogan from the USA. They're ably assisted by Mike Kelly, the television match official, who we may call upon. He's in the truck with our crew and will give us some angles. This kick, one of the easier ones, he will get, and he's got it. So an early lead for Spain, 3-0, they're up. Nathan, that's the risk reward. Canada trying to steal that ball, but if you don't get it right, you're giving up points.
For sure, and that's why you got Olmstead in the lineup. That's what he brings to the side. I remember playing with Evan. It's something he's really, really good at, is creating those turnovers. He's not afraid to get in those dark, dirty places. Unfortunately for Canada on that one, just didn't go their way.
So a long kick. Coach, good pressure from Joe Mora and forces the slice kick. And those are the little things that can make a huge difference.
For sure, just that effort from Josiah there. When you are Spain here and you're playing into the wind, it's hard enough as is to get those meters down the field. But when you're receiving that pressure from the Canadian backs, and in this case Mora really, really puts pressure on you, and as a result, great field position here for Canada.
Andrew Quattrin there, the Aurora Barbarian, recently off a Major League Rugby Championship south of the border with the New England Free Jacks. He got a try last week and executes that lineup with his team there. Canada will be wanting a little bit quicker ball. There's a nice flip, and this is the sort of new look team. Coach Steve Meehan encouraging players to offload, encouraging players to ask questions and try things. It's a good speedy start. Cooper Coates gives it out the back. Canada now inside the Spanish 22. Good low ball carry there, and much quicker ball than we saw last week already. Obviously something they've targeted. Now they go wide. Moving well is Spencer Jones. This is his first start in some time. That ball slowed up. Oh, and the referee's deemed the Canadian player holding on. The Spanish player was on his feet. He must have assumed.
Yeah, Cian got over that one just before the Canadian support could get there. A couple good early touches there from Jones, but on that one there, he just got a little bit isolated. The support runners were a little bit slow, but look at Spain here electing to take the quick tap.
And they've created the overlap out wide. Canada a little slow to react.
13 out, good. Off the foot.
Well cleaned up. All right, last week's
Step here.
Steve Edmonton player of the match, Piers van Dadelszen. Had some nice touches. Big hit there on Owuru. Higgins has been busy early on, but providing nice quick ball for Cooper Coates, and Coates deciding again to use that wind. Mora just falls off the tackle. Nelson can't hold him. And Spain able to regroup.
Use it.
They're going to try and regain the momentum. Nice double tackle there from Canada, and they've held him up. Because his knee was on the ground, they had to release him.
Let's use it. Last week, no.
Aragochea, the Spanish scrum half, very busy. He's going to put it on his right boot. Bang along. We watched him before the game, Nathan. His kicking was outstanding.
Yeah, he's talented with the foot for sure. So that's definitely a part of the game that I expect to see a lot of here from Spain.
Cooper Coates has a nice little run there. A former Sevens teammate of yours.
No.
One of the reasons he's been picked. And now Higgins is going to bang it up there. Swirling wind. Mora has to slow down. Nice tackle from him. But equally good catch from Martiano Cian. Well, ball's been in play a great deal here. The pace after 8 minutes has been pretty impressive.
Advantage.
Mora's down behind the play for a second. Canada have been penalized. Quick tap from Aragochea. He's still going. He offloads to the second row. He sticks it into space. Usuraga with a nice kick, but has it gone too far? Nelson's back by himself. He's got to get up. Does really well, does Peter Nelson, and the troops arrive in red jerseys.
Step. No.
Flirting with their own try line.
Use it.
They have dodged a bullet. The experience of Peter Nelson. They're just going to flop and set up another run.
Use it.
Now they'll go with the exit strategy on Cooper Coates' right boot. And he finds touch. So a little scare there, but Canada regroups.
That's a good touch there from Cooper. Just relieving the pressure, especially being down a man there. Mora's back into the game here. Looks like he got a bit of a stinger there on his right shoulder. But Nelson did really, really well there initially to get back, get that ball for Canada, and then also keep possession, buying time for his team to come support him.
Hold there, Reed.
but Spain really showing their intent early on here, playing with pace, a couple quick taps.
Who's in, blue?
Canada are going to have to be sharp to kind of match that pace that they're bringing.
So Spain have put 5 in. Now they walked in another one. Canada has to match those numbers at the line-out time. Good communication early on here from New Zealand referee, letting the players know what he accepts. Sean Perry's making nuisance of himself. Scrum-Half's actually got the ball. He's got to use it. Oh, he's seen a gap. Comes off the right foot, and their offload doesn't go to hand. Spencer Jones almost picks it off.
Advantage is over.
Referee is playing advantage for Spain, so they're still attacking out wide. Again, great scramble from the young Canadians. Ella Gauthier is going to sort it out this time. Good offloading. And that is Imaz in the 7 jersey. That was a very late change. And Canada's won the penalty close to their own line.
Yeah, advantage is over.
It's Captain Lucas Rumble again, as always, getting his head in there, creating that turnover for Canada. We were talking about him last game as well. It's every time he wears his Canadian jersey, he puts his body on the line, and that's a great start to the game for him there. Mora, again, with a couple early tackles there, despite the early shoulder injury, doesn't seem to be bothering him right now.
Well, that is Ekan Imaz, the Biarritz player, scheduled to be on the bench, but we found out after, basically during the anthems, that he would be starting. So he has quickly been put into action. On the bench for him comes Vincent Boronat, so a late change for Spain. So Canada line out, they kick, get the territory, and Andrew Quattrin will get the signal from Cali Martinez. Hours on the training pitch working these combinations. 4-man line out. Van Daddle's in off the top, nice ball. Great ball to run.
Reed.
And Nelson's brought in with that massive left foot. He's taken it across and wide, beautifully weighted. And it's been dropped, and the crowd will let him know. And that's a huge moment. Great skill execution. Thumbs up from Cooper Coates, and Peter Nelson playing his part.
Knock on.
On Vesselbell there, he's going to be upset with himself after that. The experienced man, one of the most experienced players in the side, almost had too much time to think about it, but it was actually a perfectly positioned kick there from Nelson,
keep that elbow up.
with not giving Vesselbell many options had he caught that ball.
So gain of 50 meters and possession at scrum time all the way over here on this sideline. That gives Canada the whole width of the park to attack.
Crouch! Bind!
Going to reset that. The referee, of course, has
I
clean
didn't think so don't stand up later again, please.
commands for these front row players and all 8. They'll have had a meeting before the game, and you listen to the referee now. He'll tell them exactly what he wants.
Crouch! Bind! Sit! Keep it up!
Very different in the days when I was playing and your dad was playing, Nathan. It's all set, and it's all safe. Oh, a little space there for Higgins. He runs around the corner. Good width. Mora joins the line. Nelson's in. He nudges it through. Isaac Olsen looking for a bounce. It's gone dead. And well judged by Tien, who touches it down, and will be a dropout. Goal line dropout for Spain.
That was in goal first.
Yeah, it was a great chase back there from Tien. I thought Nelson may have had time there to feed Olsen, just get an early touch for Olsen there, the big man.
Yeah, one of the bigger bodies out here, Isaac Olsen, 6'3", 103 kgs for a wing. Nelson again. He looks, he hits Coates, and then Matawuto. You know what he's going to do. Those big feet, that big body. He sets it up. Players wrapping around. Missed out to Joe Mora. Had an excellent game last week against Belgium. Spanish official doesn't like the handoff that Mora dishes out. It's good phase play from the Canadians. All these short carries setting up options to go out the back later on. That is Spencer Jones, who does put it out the back. Great offload from Isaac Olsen. This is really positive. Spain over the ball. Canada just get it away. A bit of indecision there. The short ball to Olmsted. Evan Olmsted playing his professional rugby in France. Hasn't played for Canada since 2019, as we said. But a very proud Canadian. There's a 2-on-1 for the moment. Lucas Rumble, the captain in his 60th test match. Carries well there. This is really good discipline from the Canadians, and some of those offloads that were an issue last week are going to hand for the moment. Coates directing traffic, hits Olmsted midfield. There's going to be an advantage for Canada. Spain were up too quickly.
Line advantage, late tackle by 8.
It was actually a late tackle. Apologies. Now out wide, yeah. The ball was called for. Joe Morris steps in. We're going to come back for the original penalty. A bit of niggle off the ball.
Late tackle.
Spencer Jones sorting him out.
Walk away.
All the boys sticking up for each other, Nathan.
2. They've got a late tackle by 8 blue. Don't run
Josiah Moore, a product of the Toronto Inner City Rugby program. A great
setting the tone, but on that one he got caught with it. And Peter Nelson's going to take a shot here.
Cooper Coates was given the kicking duties last week. He wasn't particularly happy. He was 1 from 4. Peter Nelson, a lot more experience in the test match environment, but his left foot with the orange boots on. We're looking to level things here. 40 meters out. That is the Commonwealth Stadium in behind. Nice strike. As he pushed it just a fraction. No, it's good. (3-3) here in Edmonton. Peter Nelson loving the score.
Yeah, and that's a couple good kicks there from Peter to start the game. First one off the foot, out of hand. That one off the tee. Obviously, they do have the wind at their back, but it's just sometimes.
Spain will be happy to kick it off the field. Slice it and not get it off the field. The ball was already out. The ball was already out. What a great return punt, it must be said, from the Spanish player. That was the Barcelona player.
Yeah, and it's interesting here. They got Cooper lined out wide here in attack, even though he's playing fly half.
Nelson again, why not? It worked last time. This one's a little less pressure. This time he's caught it. The fullback does well there. Wessel Bell. Counter ruck from the Canadians, and it's Cooper Coates in there causing trouble.
Use it. Use it.
Well, definitely this young Canadian team hasn't looked phased. He's outside his 22. He kicks it long. Back by himself is Isaac Olsen. Up tempo, says my co-commentator, and Olsen says stop and go with an offload.
Heavy live.
Why not?
Play on.
Referee's happy to pass that nudge. Is just a little too strong. He could be coming back to a scrum where that was kicked from, but great enterprise shown by the Canadians.
Yeah, that's 2 touches for Olsen, 2 offloads, creating a little line.
Positive start. Of course, this Spanish team went down to American Legion Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, and beat the USA last weekend. A good victory for them, 31 points to 20. Actually gone up the world rankings, up to number 15 in the world after that victory. We're getting across, marking 2-man. Good inside support from the Spanish, but they throw it away a little bit wildly. Now it's loose. Can something happen? Good pressure. Coates with another nudge. Great defense out wide. Coates wisely waits and doesn't give up a penalty. He's got his hands on it.
Step.
Again, wisely ships the ball early. They want to catch the Spanish defense disorganized. Nelson wants it. They're unmarked out wide. Isaac Olsen one-on-one. He stops. He comes back inside.
Step. Good.
Andrew Quattrin, the hooker, crawls forward. One daddles in with the support of Olmsted and Owutu. This is good face play around the corner. Sean Perry's a little bit isolated. Do just enough. There's numbers out wide. Can they make it happen? Oh, referee's going to come back for offside. I wonder if there could be even a penalty try here.
Offside 10.
There were definitely numbers on Mark, Nathan. I think they got to have a look at that.
Yeah, I think Vesselbell, he actually caught the ball after the knock-on, so I think that's where it's kind of saving him on that one. But it was great defense there from Canada that created that turnover from Mora and Noah Flesh. I called Noah Olsen the phase before, but Noah Flesh, great defense from those boys, creating that turnover. And you can see that play there. Yeah, Vesselbell with the knock-on, but he did catch it, so it wouldn't have been anything professional here. And another penalty here for Canada. Good
spot, Nathan, because had he not, it could have been deemed
on the goal line, guys.
Foul, just trying to take away the try-scoring opportunity. Canada have chosen to take the points. Peter Nelson will use his left foot to try and take the lead here for Canada. Sweet strike, sweet points. Canada up 6 points to 3. Well, you mentioned Joe Mora. He marked 3 men out there and then jarred the ball loose, and then the shenanigans started from Spain, chucking the ball away. And Cooper Coates, the former soccer player, the Halifax Stars man, was all over it. Nudged the loose ball forward and then pounced on it.
And you said wisely there a few times. Sometimes it's so hard to not take the man when he's kind of blocking the ball like that one that Cooper did, but just having the discipline to allow that play to unfold created the ball, created the opportunity for Canada.
Well, everything going Canada's way is the kickoff goes straight into touch. It has to land on the field of play. So Canada have the choice of a re-kick or a scrum. They've chosen the scrum, and what an opportunity here.
Sit up.
Yeah, it is an opportunity. This is some of the best. This is one of the best places to attack from, especially from scrum phase. Middle of the field, options both side here. We got 2 players who play a fly half on Starlight. Peter on the left, is playing fullback today, but an out half often. Cooper on the right. Options both ways.
Again, the drone shot showing us 3 Canadian bodies on the right. Spain has to mark those. And Peter Nelson, just the bottom of your scene, standing off left. A penalty against Canada for it going up. That is a shocking call. That's really bizarre. This early on in a match, presumably he's spoken to that player, but he's suggesting Canada not driving in straight.
Red tight head knee on the ground as well.
So a costly penalty for Canada. It will give Spain a chance to get into Canadian territory.
And that's a good touch there from Bontempo, who looks like he's doing most of the kicking here for the Spanish side. But Spain with their first kind of real opportunity here for an attacking phase in the Canadian end.
And that is the referee having a chat with Cole Keith, the pride of New Brunswick, the Belle Isle Rovers. He was the one penalized. Line out stolen. Ben Donaldson gets the big left mid up.
Hold here,
Cooper Coates is going to put some interest on that kick into the artificial turf here at Clark Stadium in Edmonton. Try to kick long.
Good.
Higgins back. What'll he do? He's done Gannon, mate, next to him.
Outside, keep coming,
Peter Nelson says, yeah, deal with this.
Retreat.
Ooh, just floating with the side there. Nice judgment from Vesselbell. Now he's got a few options. He goes for the big kick. Nelson's going to claim it, get off his feet. Nice take from Peter Nelson. Great awareness, too. Ooh, just a little slow. The Canadians to arrive. Joe Mora hesitated. Didn't help out Nelson. He's been penalized for holding on.
And that's Bontempo again getting over that ball, but it's one of those key work-on areas we talked about before the game, Gareth. Canada being quick to those breakdowns. It's happened a couple times so far this game. Just getting a little bit isolated. And the man who created the turnover with an excellent kick there to the corner.
Gonzalo Bontempo, 25 years of age, plays his rugby with Massey. Nice play on defense and a little nudge to put Canada under pressure.
Yeah, that's good there, guys. Just make sure you let him land.
23 minutes played here. Good battle so far. The number 15 ranked Spain up against Canada, 24. Here comes the drive.
Over.
Spain are throwing all the forwards in, looking for that try line. 5 meters to go now. Spain trundling, flirting with the sideline. Canada trying to get him over the whitewash, but Spain go down, and that will be a turnover.
Sean Perry comes out with the ball there. Yeah. That's great maul defense from Canada. And they had glimpses of that last week as well, especially in the first half. Really, really impressed with the forward work in the first half last week, both on maul and the scrum time. But Canada with a huge turnover there. And let's see how they clear their lines.
Yeah, once they form that maul, Spain have to keep going. If they fall down, then it's a turnover, and that's what happened there.
Bye.
Canada very shallow. You see
Sit.
Peter Nelson just standing close, so it looks like Higgins either may be kicking or they may be hitting up for Warrow through the midfield. That's their exit strategy. Warrow almost gets free. Now they got options, Canada. Will they play from their own end? No, they go conventionally to Nelson's left foot. He shanks it a bit, but it turns out pretty well. It turns out really well. We all like those, Nathan, as former kickers. He'll say he meant it. It's the fly half. Vinvesa
Coming blue.
kicks it long.
Yeah, on now.
Cooper Coates deciding to take the free kick. A mark effectively.
Hop. Yep.
Well, spiral old school. You like to see that. Will be a Spain lineup. Great crowd here, Nathan. Over 4,000 in attendance for the second week in a row. Thank you, Edmonton. Thank you, Explore Edmonton, for all you do, giving us this great venue to play. And the kid's got to get the ball back. He's a baseball fan. We don't get to keep him in rugby.
Hold there too.
This time they execute. Through Imaz. Spain bring it down and flood the middle. Strong carry again from Bontempo.
No. Step.
Referee says it's not
Count
out.
is good.
Oh, counter rock, and
knock on.
dislodged it. Knock on advantage. So Canada can run this wide and chance their hand on advantage. Higgins has a look both sides. Kelly Martinez avoids the first tackle, but he's brought down. Now Higgins looks right. He's got lots of bodies. Spain are up for the moment. Now we may see Higgins' right boot. Big Isaac Olsen on the chase. Here he goes.
Advantage is over from the knock.
Olsen lets him catch it, then smashes him. Great judgment from him.
Let's use it.
Spain inside their own 10 are going to have to use it now. And it will be their scrum half, Arigochea, who sticks it back. Coates at the back. He's going to maybe go long. No, a lot of pressure upfield. Vinvesa, his opposite number, is there.
No hands. Step. Good.
Lucas Rumble, that distinctive carrying style. He's done it 60 times for Canada. He's done it 33 consecutive times. The last 33 test matches he's been selected. Congratulations to him. The Bali Beach van hits a milestone here in Edmonton. Again, lots of kicking.
Hold here, blue.
Spain happy to kick it long. Nelson's going to see if that maybe will run dead. If it does, yeah, Canada can have the scrum back.
Keep coming,
go out the back, so he does have to clear his lines.
Yeah.
He finds his touch. Nice kick.
Spain are doing quite well despite the wind disadvantage here in the kicking game. Just been a couple of these kicks from Canada just not getting all boot to ball.
I dare say, Nathan, the wind has just dropped a little bit here in the evening. It kicked off at 7:38 local time here in Edmonton.
Who's in? 4. Thank you. Hold here too.
Spain, midfield. Oh, nice tackle from Olsen. They go wide. There's lots of men coming around the corner. Look at that. Options all over the place. In the end, it goes to Mathieu, the 28-year-old. Canada's showing much better connection in defense, holding that red wall. A half gap for the prop, Dominguez. Again, bobbled. Great pressure from Isaac Olsen.
Options.
Well, as we said, awesome 2 weeks in a row. We've been here, Rugby Canada. Happy to be here, and we can't do it without all the people that support our athletes.
Scrum or line out? Line out.
There
Line
they
out
are.
taken.
Explore Edmonton, top left, all the way down. All these great companies that get behind Canadian rugby and Canadian rugby players, the men and the women.
Let's go, Canada.
And what a year.
5.
Canada heads off to the Women's Rugby World Cup, and the men try to qualify for the 2027 Rugby World Cup in Australia. Bottom left there, Langara Fishing Lodge. Rick Bourne, our great mate. I know you're up there a few weeks ago. Any luck? Any salmon in the boat?
A couple in the boat. Yeah, it was a great time. What a place to go visit, and yeah, what a beautiful part of the world.
Carry back. Hold here, Red.
Right now, it's back to rugby, and again, another long, booming kick. Kick backwards.
Carried back.
Spain have been very casual at the back here, but they do have this kicking game that allows them to get out.
Keep coming. Yeah,
Nelson's going to gather this without much pressure. Oh, there's a bit of
I'm happy.
blocking. The referee says he's happy with it. Oh, again, Canada slow to arrive.
Holding on.
And again, it's what we've been, it's kind of becoming a bit of a theme here, just getting a little bit isolated, Canada. It's just those small margins kind of letting Spain off the hook here. And again, a great kick to the corner here. Now Canada's under pressure, and you just want those little moments back.
Well, here it is here. Nelson takes the ball and just steps around. And the Canadian players have to be a little bit more aware to get there because he can't hold on to this. There's a good initial clean out from the coach. But over the top comes Mathieu, and great work from him in defense.
Let him land, Red.
So another threatening position, Spain. With 10 minutes to go in this first half, they're only 7 meters out. Can they get the drive right this time? Oh, the steal! Great athleticism from Canada.
Step blue.
Getting the big right mid on that. I think it may have been Van Dadelsson again.
Use it.
Allow Higgins to clear the Canada lines. And Canada doing the basics very, very well. Wow, what a jump, Nathan.
That's the second of the game, coming off the exact same scenario as the last one. A turnover at the breakdown. Luckily, this man of the match last weekend, Piers Van Delsen, getting up there, winning that ball back for Canada.
And of course, it's his lifters that are doing the work. Let's give them credit. Martinez and Keith. Awesome work from Canada.
Guys, come on.
Big plays at big moments. Now it's Spain that are being urged to get their act together here.
Just take a step, Red. Yeah. Guys, come in. Are you in? Come in.
It's the voice of our referee. Again. Spain a little static.
Don't push it into him.
The Belenenses player who plays rugby in Portugal. Now it's out the back. Beautiful offload. Wesselbell can't get his hands free to release it, but still pressure coming from Spain here. Stepping out of 2 tackles is Bontempo. Pinheiro with his first attacking touch of the day. Like so many of these players, plays his rugby in France. Good defense. Can they get out wide? Wesselbell's running across field. One-on-one, 5 meters. Nice carry. And he's got it over. Try for Spain in the corner. And it will be Pau Aira, the 24-year-old, winning the battle there in the corner.
Yeah, and he still had a little bit of work to do there with Nelson meeting him about five yards out. But, geez, he did well. But his Wesselbell here initially kind of creating that indecisiveness there from Nelson. Nelson had to respect him running at him, so he got there a little bit late, but Aira with still a bit of work left and scores the first one here for Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah, instinctive finishing there from the 24-year-old. This is his 9th cap playing for Spain. As we said, plays his rugby in Barcelona.
Okay. Can you hear me? Can I? You press?
So a good period of play.
Get Gonzo to press it.
Well, if you're enjoying those jerseys the boys are playing in, the replica jerseys are now available. Visit store.rugby.ca.
Yes.
Also got the Rugby World Cup collection there for our women's team. They're flying off the shelves.
Yeah.
Yana Ahi, our merchandise specialist, tells us. So get out there and support Canada. Every purchase of a jersey there does support the national team programs. Again, Canada ahead of the kicker.
In front of the kicker.
Oh, that is a tough call at this stage.
The wing end was multiple.
It's a couple tough calls there, actually.
At 12 was the worst.
Scrum time one, and
Scrum.
now that one there off the kickoff.
Boys, it's
rules
a
are
scrum.
rules.
They looked to go quickly, but the scrum had already been claimed. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's a call that isn't made in rugby, but he said there were 3 of them. I think he pointed out Spencer Jones as the worst.
Please. Nothing, eh? Scrum here, guys, in front of the kicker.
So, another dangerous scrum. Just less than 6 minutes to play. Options both sides for Spain. Canada, this is a crucial moment for them. They're down by 2. They need to hold the wall here. They've done really well. Really disciplined performance in the first half. Much better communication in defense, and they'll need it here with a midfield scrum.
Sit!
Imaz lurking on that flank.
Ball's
Good scrum
out.
from Canada. The ball's gone out. Rumble's on it. Quick hands required. Higgins nudges it through. Spain's still under pressure, but they're circling around.
Yeah, inside.
Now they're going to bang it long. Beautiful strike against the wind that's here. Cooper Coates has a little look up. It bounces infield, and it will be a Canada throw-in.
That was a great clearance there from Vinuesa, a guy we highlighted in the pregame. I'm not sure what happened there at the scrum. I couldn't really see, but I know Rumble is the one who picked up 33 caps on the trot. Is a ridiculous stat. If you think about
Let's go,
that,
Canada. How many?
how many years of
Thank you.
consecutive rugby is that? So many factors
Blue.
come into play with form,
Let's take a step.
you know,
Yeah,
health.
good.
It just shows the player he is and the caliber he brings every time he comes onto this field.
His health has been amazing. You got to credit his wife, Annie, and Bloom Physio in Vancouver. She's kept him on the field, and she looks after him. He's a precious treat for Canadian rugby.
Good contest.
That kick was a good contest in the air. Spain get their hands on it. Correct that. Annie and Lucas aren't married yet.
Plain
They're
advantage.
about to be
Side entry.
this summer, but I do know the Bloom Physio is a big part of him being fit enough to play international rugby.
Entry.
Side entry for Canada.
Must come back round.
And Spain just knowing they're in the driver's seat here with a couple minutes left in this half, just slowing things down a bit. And looks like they're pointing towards the touchline here.
Just on the halfway, yeah.
How about this number 12 was on the ball? Gonzalez Bontiempo. He's been busy. He plays his rugby in France. Big in defense, a couple of steals, a couple of good carries, and now he's kicking too well down the sideline.
Yeah, a couple big carries as well. Yeah, you're right. He's doing a bit of everything for the Spanish side so far.
So Spain slowly walking into this line. Bontempo is going to hope for some quick ball off the top of this line out. Full line out, although they have Vic Pinheiro in the scrum half position. Will they potentially drive this? Yes, they will. They brought it down. They're on the move. 22 meters out from Canada's line. It's stopped once, and now they're going to have to use it.
Advantage. Red collapsing.
Oh, Red has been penalized for collapsing. That's maybe
Number
coming
one,
from the
Red.
sideline. Still on advantage, double tackle, but stepping out of it is Imaz. Referee's letting them play. Foulds in his 38th cap. It's a big carry
Use
there.
it.
You're looking at drop goal potentially. Or are they going to keep pounding away? 2.5 minutes to play. Get him, Shawnee. That's Sean Perry who's making all these tackles. Canada are working. You see them urging themselves on. The positive. Cole Keith getting the shoulder in there.
They're holding him in.
A little bit of arm. Again, really good communication from these Canadians as the big forwards. That's
No
Moussa
hands.
Raga.
Last feet.
Vastly experienced veteran from Brive in France. All defensive commands talking
Ball
about
is
folding,
here, you're
talking
on
about
top of them.
holding that shape.
Advantage is over.
Advantage is over, so Spain have had their shot at it.
No,
Now they're
5.
about 8 meters out. Oh, they look to pick. Did he knock it on? Nope. Spain trundling here. Of course, Spain already qualified for the next Rugby World Cup through their European route.
Advantage.
Oh, Canada just not able to get out of the way, and they've given away a soft penalty there.
Jackals are fine, but first infringement is one not rolling,
Ugh.
affecting the clean out. Easy, boys. Easy, 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 easy.
Tough call there.
As Martinez again getting dinged. That's the second time for a similar infraction. They're just cheating. I guess they're just on the back foot, and sometimes when you're under that pressure, you kind of get a little bit desperate and cheat,
Jackals not rolling. Just, they got to get out
as you
quicker,
do
yeah?
in this sport, but just getting
What are
caught
we
on
doing?
that one there from Cali.
What are we doing? Having a shot? Shot call.
Well, this is the tackle here. They said the men on their feet are okay, but the man who didn't roll away was the problem. After this tackle here, see
Boys,
Cali goes in the
water's
one
off,
jersey.
please.
Just
What is
a
off,
little.
please?
Thought he did a good job actually getting away.
No,
There
we'll
was a
have a
pretty quick
restart.
call there from the
There's
ref.
time for a
but
restart. There'll be time for a restart.
might have just bought Rumble and Olmsted there just a little bit of time. And sometimes that's all it takes to create that turnover.
Right in front, one of the easier ones he will get. And he takes it. 2 more points for both. Tempo and for Spain. They extend the lead, 11 points to 6 over Canada. But we will have a restart here at the end of the first half.
This is last play, yeah.
Heard our referee there, last play, barring a penalty. Well, last week, Cooper Coates hit one to Joe Mora in full flight. 2 sevens guys connecting. Let's see if they can make something happen again. They're going to try. There is Mora. Can he get it? Oh, it's tapped backwards by Spain, and that will do it for the half.
Half time.
But great skill execution there. And after 40 minutes played, it is Spain 11 with 1 try. Canada 2 penalties and 6 points. They're trailing by 5. Join us back after the break for halftime.
If I was played away from a couple, but just the 3 that I have got, just need to get out of it quicker.
Chill out or in, because Leon's summer comfort sale is on now. Get amazing summer savings on furniture and mattresses. Plus, save up to $1,000 on select appliance packages. Leon's, now that's comfortable.
Rub A535 will go anywhere in the name of treating pain. Whether it's injury pain, youch, or muscle and joint pain. Whatever the pain, there's a Rub A535 for you.
And our minds were meant to sail. Take a rest from my thoughts, take a break from this world, and we'll get miles away from the places that used to be.
My kid wants peanut butter on pickles? My son will only eat dinosaur-shaped fruit. Apparently, strawberry yogurt can't have strawberries? My daughter asked for grapes instead of apples. How can I tell her that we can't afford them?
Welcome to Frosty Farms, home of Wendy's 99-cent Frosty. Raised right, free range, of course, made with Canadian dairy. It's farm to Frosty. Get a small Wendy's Frosty for just 99 cents.
I could ask. Yeah, I'll just ask.
Wondering about Ozempic? Visit Ozempic.ca for savings.
Welcome back to Edmonton here. International Rugby. Canada's men's team are up against Spain. They're down 11 points to 6 at the half. Of course, the women's team just played 2 matches in South Africa. Very busy summer. They're heading to Ottawa August 1st before they head to the Rugby World Cup. And down the road in Calgary, the Canadian Under-19 Rugby Championships will be happening. 10 teams, 5 men's, 5 women. So much action. And we are here at Rugby Canada, 1 squad.
Our vision is bold,
ambitious,
and achievable. To be a proud rugby nation.
Leading with strong values and a culture mirrored in our Canadian society.
Welcoming newcomers to our beautiful game.
Celebrating the differences that make us stronger together.
Honoring the legacy of those who have come before us.
Having the courage to face adversity and the integrity to grow from losses.
Lifting each other up and having fun along the way.
Rugby truly is a celebration of the diversity and relentless spirit of what it means to be Canadian.
But to be our best, we need the best players.
And we need to support them at the highest level.
In Canada, we often have to succeed against the odds.
Behind every try,
every victory,
is an outstanding community of support.
you know, there was no difference in talent out there today, and I think just imagine what we could do with more games and more resources, and really proud to be Canadian, and I think there's a bright future ahead for us.
One of the most famous victories in Canadian sport for the first time ever. Canada beat New Zealand. They win the Pacific Four.
For the Canadians, the best ever results in a rugby history with silver.
Join one squad.
Well, it's a great time to be a Canadian rugby fan and a great time to be a player. This is Let's Play Rugby, the non-contact version through NFP, our sponsor, for young girls who we found were leaving the game, where they get to stay involved and have fun with their friends. That's what it's all about. We'll be back after the break and we'll get to hear from Alberta's own Ben Lesage.
Introducing the Hyundai Ioniq 9. All-electric 3-row SUV. With comfortable, class-leading interior space, seating for up to 7 passengers, and up to 539 kilometers of all-electric range. The Hyundai Ioniq 9 won't take you to space. It brings space to you.
And we're live. I am so excited.
It's easy to go live and sell with Posh Shows. Connect with millions of buyers, make sales, and earn big. Get started in 2 clicks. Posh Shows, the new way to sell on Poshmark.
Oh, my days have grown weary since Gregory saved money by switching to Virgin Plus with its affordable phone plans and member benefit discounts on concerts, food, and fashion. Ouch, my heart. So this is what a paper cut feels like.
Affordable phone plans plus so much more. Virgin Plus, obviously.
Oh, so you corporate types are rock stars?
Well, that's as ridiculous as rock stars being corporate types.
Workday's AI agents are making you all rock stars.
Sorry, habit. Proceed.
So that's a slide. Any questions?
And now with Workday, we can manage our people and AI agents. I'm sorry. Who are they?
Oh, interns.
We're interns.
Good night!
I'll see you tomorrow.
Chicken and Rib Fest is back at Swiss Chalet. Our barbecue back ribs are slow cooked and basted in your choice of sauce. Enjoy our chicken and rib combo for only $19.99, or buy a full rack and make it all you can eat for $1 more. Chicken and Rib Fest, only for a limited time, only at Swiss Chalet.
We are back here in the Clark Stadium in Edmonton. Canada trailing Spain 11 points to 6 at the half. Lots more rugby to come. One man who hasn't been able to be involved just due to some niggling injury is Ben Lesage. And we got a chance to catch up with him earlier today. Ben Lesage, great to have you here. First of all, a big welcome back after a Major League Rugby Championship. Congratulations.
Thanks very much, Gareth. Yeah, another great year down in New England. We're building something special down there, and great to have so many Canadians down there with me to be a part of it. So another awesome one. Well, all those Canadians are back here in Canada. New coach, new young talent. Give us a feel for a little bit of what's been going on the last couple of weeks as you rebuild this team and bring this new bright future ahead.
Yeah, I think you said it, like new voices, new guys in the team, learning to work with each other. We've kind of just turned a blank page and trying to start from scratch, you know what I mean? So we've been challenged, we're learning new things, we're trying things on the field. Not all of them worked out last weekend, but we're not discouraged, sort of go back out there again. I think we got a good game plan today, and yeah, the guys are excited to be in the environment. It's always real positive and upbeat.
And just a couple of quick takeaways from that Belgium game last week. What are the boys be working on?
Yeah, we're just trying to find the balance between playing rugby and then playing territory, right? I think you saw parts of the game where we probably held onto the ball a little too long, and then other parts where we've created overlaps and maybe didn't take advantage of them. So playing in the right areas of the field, seeing space, taking it, playing an attacking style of rugby, but sticking to principles. So I think you'll see more of that today.
And just finally, Both these games are about preparing to try and qualify for Australia 2027. And the first big step is in your hometown in Calgary, where we get to take on the USA as part of the Pacific Nations Cup. Just tell me how excited you are to be going and hopefully be fit and available for selection for that one.
Yeah, couldn't be more fired up. You know, I think everyone's been talking about that game, August 22nd, feels like for a year now, however long. So to have it sort of only 4 or 5 weeks away now in our sights, couldn't be more excited. Selfishly, you know, a test match at home, haven't played there before, so hopefully I'll be in that squad and just can't wait to take the field and sort of in front of some incredible fans. We've had such good hosts here in Alberta the past couple weeks, and we've got great rugby fans here, so can't wait to bring some more great rugby for them.
Well, thanks very much, Ben Lesage. Appreciate you doing this.
Cheers, Gareth.
Well, as Ben said, the Pacific Nations Cup is Canada's route to the Rugby World Cup. Fiji and Japan already pre-qualified through the last World Cup, so it's up to Tonga, Samoa, USA, and Canada to fight for 3 spots to book their place automatically. And we will all be heading to Calgary August 22nd, and here's a little bit of a taste, a little teaser of what we might get with incredible rugby action August 22nd.
A new chapter of Canadian rugby starts this summer. Locked in on redemption, with sights set on the 2027 Rugby World Cup. Canada's first rivalry of the Pacific Nations Cup, with a shot at direct World Cup qualification. Canada versus USA, Friday, August 22nd, McMahon Stadium, Calgary. Tickets start at $38 plus taxes and fees. Get yours now at rugby.ca.
Yeah, the great rugby city of Calgary will be our host. The Stampeders are moving out of McMahon Stadium so the boys can take over. It's elbows up, Canada. USA are in town August 22nd. Get your tickets, rugby.ca. Should be a great match, and a victory there will be a massive step towards qualifying for Australia in 2027. So much great rugby still to come here on TSN and across Canada. Join us after the break and we'll get back to some highlights.
And our minds were meant to sail. Take a rest from our thoughts, take a break from this world, and we'll feel miles away from the places that we used to be.
Your car deserves more performance with every drive. Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline. A fuel like no other. More performance with every drive.
This summer, adventure starts at zero with the Jeep 0% sales event. Right now, get 0% financing for 72 months on the 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee, the SUV that takes zero shortcuts on design and performance. Or lock in 0% financing for 72 months plus $2,000 in bonus cash on the 2025 Jeep Compass, bringing zero limits to where you can go next. It's the Jeep 0% sales event. Offers end July 31st, giving you zero reasons to wait.
Look at that hottie, the Takis Fuego meal. Wendy's spicy chicken topped with crushed Takis chips and Fuego fries inspired by Takis. So Takis fans, you're welcome. And new Takis fans, good luck. New Takis Fuego chicken sandwich only at Wendy's.
IndyCar's power and speed return to the streets of Toronto,
Let's go again from T.O.
where the tight, twisty circuit leaves no room for error.
When carbon fiber meets concrete, concrete wins.
Who will survive the streets and emerge victorious?
Excellent job.
To join a historic list of champions.
The drama, the chaos, the aggression that Toronto brings us every year.
Ontario Honda Dealers Indy Toronto on TSN and TSN Plus.
Clark Stadium, the venue here in Edmonton. A plucky Canada side, only down 11 points to 6. It was a very positive action. This young team have been encouraged to try their hand, and they've done some good stuff. Some great seats in the house. You don't even have to pay up there. Explore Edmonton got it all covered here. They've been our hosts and given our national team a chance to play. But it was a hot start. The fans got in place. We had over 4,000 here. And the Canadian team came out of the gates really well. They showed a lot of confidence in the first 5 minutes. But it was Spain early on the scoreboard to the man of the first half in many ways. Bontempo's right foot punishing Canada, the early 3-0 lead. Peter Nelson responded with his left boot, and he's been a big part of this first half. He will be playing against the window on the second half. But then things opened up a little bit. He got loose for Spain, and your old buddy Cooper Coates bounced on the loose ball.
Yeah, he did. It was some great defense there from Flesh and Mora initially, and Coates showing his soccer skills here. Used to be a soccer player at quite a high level there, but just great timing from Cooper, which led to some dangerous attack here for Canada, leading to this next penalty for Nelson, who has had a great first half there. Some good touches off the foot as well as under the high ball.
6 points to 3 the lead, and then Russell Bell, who's been also dangerous, runs across the field and gets his one-on-one battle for his winger Ira, and Ira wins the battle, gets the try for Spain. They looked strong when they went wide, and one more act just before the whistle, got 3 more points. That leaves this one at the half, Spain 11, Canada 6. Join us after the break for second half.
A sensitive skin. Now how Old Spice Total Body isn't on it.
Gabby, is there anything you want to share?
Not this Old Spice deodorant. It's 24/7 freshness. It can go everywhere.
His crotch.
Where?
Men have sensitive skin too.
It's Miller time. When the clock seems to slow down. And to appreciate it, Miller Lite's got great taste and all 90 calories. It's Miller time.
Here we go, ready for second half kickoff. Canada in the red jerseys here at Clark Stadium. A great crowd spurring them on.
Stay behind him, guys.
Late 7 p.m. kickoff here. Cooper Coates in the 10 jersey for the second week in a row, his second start. There'll be some strong messages, and the wind has died a fraction from the first half. A good lifting pod from the Spanish. The forwards have been solid, but not outstanding. And you got to credit the Canadian forwards for getting stuck into them with double tackles like this and real discipline in defense. Defense coach Phil Mack will be very happy with the early work. Only one try conceded to Spain, the number 15 side in the world. To back is Nelson. Dances left, dances right. Wins the battle, playing in front of his young son Luca for the first time. And his wife Laura, congratulations to them. Great to see the baby in at the jersey presentation.
Use it.
The last match.
Leave it,
Ruby
boys.
Higgins going to stick it up and put pressure on Spain. Clearly that's the message as Joe Morris seems downfield. The ball's lost, and that's why they're kicking to Spain. Knocked on, scrum Canada.
Obstruction.
Oh, and it's turned into a penalty.
What number? 15, blue obstruction.
15 blue obstruction there. Interesting call there. I didn't see that in the run of play there, but that's the second time Mora was complaining about it. He was complaining about the initial obstruction off that first kickoff, but a great chase from Mora, putting Spain under pressure there, and as a result, the knock-on occurs.
We just explained to our friends, obstruction in that case, unlike football gridiron, you can't block the player who's chasing, and Mora was chasing and got run out of the play there. Sweet kick to the sideline. Again, Quatrin gets the message from his front row partner, Kelly Martinez. Playing his rugby at Old Glory, DC. Let's see if Canada can execute. 10 meters out. And Donaldson comes forward, he gets it. 8 Canadians around the ball, looking to get the legs driving.
Up now.
Spain throw more bodies in to stop it. Quatrin in his familiar position at the back. Canada on the move. 5 meters to go now. Still on their feet.
Out now,
Spain can't tackle this. Joining
that's one
from
going
the back.
sideways.
No flash adds his weight. Sean Perry looks for the
Tackle!
line. Tackle complete. Evan Olmsted looks for the line. He's crawling forward. Good work from Canada.
Heads up.
Cole Keith. A meter short.
Short. Out.
Canada showing real discipline here. Matt O'Rourke, the massive frame. Can't quite get there. Evan Olmsted back in the Canada jersey. Can he get over the line? No, he flips it off. A great pass from him, but Spain up to the task. Again, Olmstead keeps this time, gets over. The referee in great position, looking to see if it's grounded.
It is held up.
He's going to call
There's a hand clearly underneath it. No advantage.
Wow.
Guys, boys. His hand is clearly underneath it. Ball is not on the ground. Stand up, guys. It's clearly held up. Tu's hand is under the ball. We're playing advantage for offside.
Okay, we're going to go back for the penalty. I think Evan Olmstead wanted to disagree that was held up. He's saying the Spanish player got his hand under it. The referee, give him credit, was in fantastic position. Let's have a look here, see if we get any. Look where the referee is, exactly where he needs to be, on the pick and go here. Olmstead's clearly over the line.
Offside. Make sure you tap it.
Nice look here, Nathan. What do you think?
Here's another angle here. I thought initially, he got it down, but you're right. Couldn't be in any better of a position there to make that call.
Make sure you tap it.
Referee was confident. There's a water with the tap. I like this positive play from Canada. Down 5.
Last feet.
Looking to take the try.
Take a step. 6.
Spain having to step back. Now they go for the line. More advantage for Canada. This is putting pressure on the Spanish defense.
Yes.
You see Spain in that lock and loaded position. Good work there.
Let's use it.
From Imaz. Over the line. This time he's down. The big right arm of Matawaru. And everyone's going to celebrate. The subs, the backs, they're all in there. Big try for Matawaru against Spain.
So what a start to the second half here for Canada. And Matawaru, who took the initial quick tap, actually went into that carry a little bit high, but he's so big, so strong. Just managing to get underneath that Spanish defender and reach over for Canada's first try of the game. And that's why Waru's in this side. He's such a big physical presence. And I just love to see him get the ball in his hands more and more.
Such a proud young lad, too. Came to this country, Zimbabwe, at age 10, up in Calgary, down in Calgary, sorry. His mom, Maria, and the family were in town. What a great present he's just given them for all that travel. A product of the Pacific Pride Development Program. Nelson adds the extras.
You got to be happy with the start of that half for Canada here. I'm not sure what was said in the locker room, but that's exactly how Coach Meehan would like to see a second half start.
Offside's down there, no more.
And they're going to bring the crowd into this. And the referees just had a word with the Spanish, said a few penalties down there, let's have no more. Water again saying, here you go. Again, it takes 2 Spaniards to bring him down. Lines up on the short side.
Let's use it.
Being asked to use it, and Higgins is going to put the boot to it. Why not? It's been paying dividends as the Spanish haven't dealt with some of these kicks. That one's a little bit short, and Rummel can't get his hands to it. He's knocked it forward. So advantage to Spain.
Knock on advantage to blue.
Out the back. Bodies. Nice defense from Canada. They adjusted well.
No. Advantage is over from the knock.
Good communication from the referee. Spain in regular play now. There's only going to be a scrum anyways. Dominguez wins the collision. Quick pick against the grain from Imaz. The Beeric's man. Not a flag. Canada celebrating. They got hands over it.
Easy,
and
boys.
Punish Imaz for running
stop.
away from his support.
Stop. The penalty is against you for holding on.
And it's Olmstead again. Just doing that hard work there for this Canadian side.
Advantage from the knock-on was over, okay?
The Canadian forward pack really showing up here early.
Grab the ball. Listen, yeah? Holding on.
It's great seeing him back in this Canadian jersey after, I think the last time he played was the 2019 World Cup, but making a huge impact here early on.
Well, so much passion. The 34-year-old got 33 caps to his name. But not many in the last few years. None, in fact. He's rugby the SU Agen in France. And just a totally committed player. Annoying to the opposition, sometimes annoying to his teammates, but great to see him back in the red jersey. Originally from Vancouver via Australia. Giving it his all there and winning the penalty for Canada. Condensed line out for Canada, and they will go to Olmstead. He snatches it out of the air. Now they're on the drive. Great basics again from this young Canadian side.
Yeah.
Doing the things that count when it counts.
That's what?
There's the drive, so Higgins going to say, here you go, Spain, deal with this again in this swirling wind here in Edmonton.
Open up.
Just outside the 22. Immediate pressure from Isaac Olsen, the Vernon product. Big shout out to Dale and Jackie watching him in Vernon.
Beck.
Block kick! Spencer Jones on the ball. He offloads. Matawater again.
Unhappy lad.
Canadian brilliant Spencer Jones. Fresh into the squad. Great touch and great awareness. Watch as he blocks the kick here. And wisely gets his ball to Matawater.
Olmstead, Jones, these are names that we didn't see in the side last week, Gareth, making a massive impact for this side early on in this half especially, and Matt O with another huge finish to get his second of the game to extend this lead for Canada.
I like the look from him there, though. It's back to business. Spencer Jones, same thing. They can sense something's coming here. Only 8.5 minutes into the second half. Credit Higgins sticking with the tactic. It's not always popular, but he knows that Spain aren't dealing with these kicks. Well, look at the drone showing us our try. Jones so wise, he keeps that right arm free. The offload available.
It was a really, really good kick there from Higgins. A great chase as well. Canada was organized despite the possession in Spain's favor there, but they were just organized and had time to really hit that line hard. And Spencer Jones creating that block kick.
Eat, sleep, rugby, repeat, the sign said. Let's see if Canada can repeat here. They've slammed into a 9-point lead in the first quarter of this second half here in Edmonton. I'm Gareth Reese with Nathan Hirayama. Thanks for joining us on TSN and Rugby Pass around the world. Number 15 ranked Spain are in town against number 24 Canada. Canada have been plugging away this young U-Look team for coach Steve Meehan. And using the kick effectively. Spain have a little bit of the wind at their back. Joaquin Dominguez, the Belenenses player.
It's carried back.
This is better from Spain. They're putting the phases together, but a nice big tackle from Cali Martinez.
It's carried back.
Bayside product. He's fitter than he's ever been. Best Bronco he's ever done. And allows him to get to places on the field. Again, a little lack of precision from the Spanish. Wessel Bell gets upfield.
First man.
And again, Canada steals it.
It's gone backwards. No hands.
No hands. Who's got it there? It's a 50-50.
Both
teams committing bodies.
No hands, 7.
No hands is the command from the referee. Nice job from the ref there. Laying out the limit. Spain still have their hands on it. Chopped down unceremoniously is Ekain Ima.
Use it.
Spain being forced to use it. And they're going to go to the boot, I think. Through Ari Gochea.
Open up.
2 Canadian players off their feet. It's Peter Nelson claiming it. Joe Moran, in fact, kind of provided a little bit of a block there for Nelson.
Is it advantage or against?
His numbers out wide. And the referee's going to come back. The assistant official's wired in. Let's listen to hear what he has to say. There may be
responding to a TMO check.
Television match official, some foul play or something off
Time
the
is
ball.
off.
So the referees will now walk over to the big screen here at Clark Stadium. And they will ask our television match official, Mike Kelly, to have a look at something.
So we're looking at the actions of red 1, shoulder to head.
And in the clean out, that's Kelly Martinez. Obviously no contact above the neckline allowed in rugby anymore. And let me look to see if his clean out was legal or if it was foul play. Here we go. We'll be looking at the breakdown area, Nathan. There's a big hit there. Maybe it was the initial hit.
Head contact. He is upright.
So let's see here on the ball carrier. What do you think, Nathan?
Something was hard to tell at full speed there, but I did slip up maybe just a little bit. But I didn't see much in it initially. But
yellow card's being discussed. That is, to me, a clean contact. He does slide up a bit after the initial contact.
Confirm, Mike, that there is shoulder to head contact. Yeah.
I guess the shoulder catches the chin there. So it's going to be Canada 1 player short for 10 minutes in the sin bin. By the looks of this, we'll listen in
just go one
to
more.
our referee. He's going to make sure. Angus Mabey from New Zealand. Keith goes low. It's not really mitigating because the player doesn't go down.
All right, back on me. And give us that mark as well.
So it will be a penalty at the mark, and we're listening to our referee. We'll have a chat with Cali Martinez.
There's 1. It's high, it's shoulder to head. Yeah, it meets yellow card threshold. 1. It's a high tackle, shoulder to head, meets yellow card threshold. Yellow card, off-field review. Yeah, so it's gone to the bunker, yeah.
Well, the referee's asked for off-field review.
And it was on
I
halfway,
didn't think that was
wasn't
in play here. That's to be, if that was deemed to be more serious foul play, which you can't possibly from that video, and then to be turned into a red card. Martinez will have a seat in the naughty chair for 10 minutes. And they're on the wrong mark as well. 10 meters off where they should be.
This way, towards, all right.
Way off the mark now.
Here. High tackle.
Penalty to Spain for a high tackle. Canada 1 short for 14 minutes. Nathan, if you're the Canada captain right now, what's the message to your
They
team?
haven't told me.
Yeah, listen, they've had such a strong first 10 minutes of this half here. I think, you know, what Lucas's message would be was just to keep everything, kind of settle things down here. You're going to be playing a man down. You're going to probably be receiving quite a bit of pressure here, but just doing the basics right until you can get back to full strength. Nothing fancy on either side of the ball here, so just slow things down, consolidate this next 10 minutes.
And because Cali Martinez is a specialist prop, the next scrum they'll have to bring on a specialist sub and lose one of their
look where the AR is,
looser,
please.
more mobile forwards.
And come in. Thank you.
Here we go. What will Spain choose to do? They've only put 5 in the lineout. They go to the back, and again, it's a lineout steal. Woodard has got it. He's got pace. He's into space. Martin Woodard, a second half to dream of. The in and out for the 7-star. He's still going. 22 meters out from Spain. Canada arrive. They secure the ball. They go wide. There's numbers unmarked. Can Joe Moore get it out wide? Nelson. Oh, ball just spilled there by Noah Flesh. But great enterprise from the Canadians who bring this Edmonton crowd to their feet.
Piers Van Delsen, that's his 3rd lineout steal of the game here. Getting kind of Canada out of jail, and Matawaru.
Knock on.
Look at the leg lift.
Huge break. And he's a massive, massive man.
Time is off.
A very high pace there.
Bring the prop on, and who's going off?
Spain did well, to be fair, to kind of weather that storm.
And what about Farid? Because the prop needs to come on. 5 blue sub. 5.
Well, not the best of circumstances, but at the bottom of your screen, in the 17 jersey, covering for Cali Martinez, Emerson Pryor from Brockville, Ontario. Congratulations, sir. You are a Canadian international. This is his first appearance.
It's assumed it's him, eh?
His mom Doris back in Brockville.
Right,
Eric, Emily, and Jacob, and all the Brockville privateers. Well done, your boys in international.
Same as first half. Break foot. Break foot, space on the bind.
What a moment for him, Nathan, but he's got a job to do immediately up against this big Spanish scrum.
Yeah, no kidding, getting right into it for first second on the field, right into a scrum. Welcome to international rugby.
So Canada have kept a full scrum. And maybe 1 short out wide in the back. So let's see if Spain try and stretch those 4 Canadian defenders you see.
Looks like Olsen went to the bench.
Yeah. They went blindside, and he found the hole. Great awareness from the little scrum half.
50-22.
Taking chase now. And it could be a possible 50-22 if he was inside his own 22, which he was.
50-22. Yeah, he's kicked it from inside the 50.
Yeah, you can hear the communication from the referee there that he kicked it inside the 50. He called it early that it was a 50-22. It was in play.
Fair.
Wow, it's all happening here in Edmonton.
And Olsen, who would normally be on that wing but had to come to the bench because of the yellow card, left a bit of a gap there for the Spanish 9.
Watch as he goes up the line. So this is the experience we talked about. Aragochea spots the Canada 1 short in the back. So normally it's a forward that will rest. When he kicks that ball, he was in his own half, so they're going to get possession. And now they already built their drive off the line out.
Still moving.
No, Hooker's isolated.
Advantage.
It's Garcia. Oh, he's earned an advantage.
Line advantage forward, collapsing.
Sure. Collapsing. There's no maul. He's standing by himself, but play
Let
on to the referee. This is where Spain's experience may come in here. They may just slowly build the pressure, stretch the 14 Canadian defenders. They go out the back. They know they've got extra numbers. The fly half stepping in field. Vinvessa's finally brought down. Oh, was he dumped? Referee's going to come back for the original penalty. I thought the hooker was standing. That's Garcia was holding the ball, but referee says he was dumped. Collapsing.
Collapsing them all.
It was actually Bay who came on as a substitute there, who made that break for Spain at scrum half, and Canada just doing everything they
Guys, I
can
had a
here
pullback
to
from the jersey, hence why there's
withstand
no
this yellow
advantage.
card.
So we went back for the penalty.
Should be about another 5 minutes or so on Cali Martinez's card.
Yellow card will remain a yellow card.
There we go. That's news from the bunker
Time's
that
back
they
on.
won't be upgraded to a red. And now a golden opportunity for the 5 Spanish forwards who line up. First, they got to catch the ball because Canada have been getting big mitts in front of them. They do, and they bring it down, and they form up. 3 meters to go. They're shearing off the side. Canada putting all sorts of bodies in. Do they collapse it? No, referee's letting them go. Quick pick, looking for the line. He's short. The referee's going to go penalty try for intentional collapse.
Confirm a number.
Wow, so this is more trouble for Canada in the cards. It's the assistant official who's radioed in.
Just hold it,
It's
time's
the
off.
American over there for not the first time today. That's Luke Rogan. And the referee asked if it was cynical, this collapsing of the maul, Nathan. And it was.
Yeah. 17.
Yeah, this could be a double whammy here for Canada if they looks like
Collapsing.
17. Emerson,
Yeah, so the setup was good.
the new man.
No, it was cynical.
Emerson Pryor getting dinged here.
The only trouble I have, Nathan, is the referee
gotta
saw
wait
all
for a
this
scrum,
and he
huh?
interpreted it all, and it was the assistant official who's decided that
We
in the
wait
middle of
for a
that
scrum.
was Emerson
Yeah,
Pryor
yeah,
who
yeah.
collapsed it intentionally.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Emerson Pryor's running to the sideline here. Looks like he's going to serve 10 minutes now, too. So Canada will be down 2
Yeah, wait till
players
there's a scrum.
for about another 5 minutes here.
So we will have to get another prop in if it's scrum time. So just to explain there's 2 props sit in the bin. There was probability
I'm not sure, but let's
that
go.
Spain would have scored. It was illegally
They'll tell
chopped
me.
down, as the referee says, by Pryor.
I'm not 100%
So it's
sure.
an automatic 7 points. They don't have to kick the conversion.
I hear you.
Canada loses the 7 points and they lose
Let's
another
go.
man. So 2-man disadvantage, 13 Canadians up against 15 Spaniards, and they will try and move it wide, I would think, here. Canada will want to avoid a scrum
Use
for as
it!
long as they can. Definitely a few rub of the calls have not gone Canada's way here, in my opinion. High hanging kick.
Back
It's
quick,
knocked
Ray.
forward. His face on the left. Sean Perry sets off, but Wisey gets back to his support. He's been busy today.
Easy, boys.
Referee's called a knock on. I think he's missed the
Hey,
first
hey,
one.
hey, hey. Don't do that. Do not.
Like to see this.
Stop.
Canadian boys
Stop.
sticking up for each
Stop.
other.
Stop. 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 If anyone does that again, I will penalise. Understood?
Well, stern words from the referee. That was Tanny Bay, the diminutive little number 21 in the Spanish jersey, just trying to wind up the Canadians. His 25th
Sorry.
cap here.
Repeat. Yeah.
Ooh, this could be interesting.
High tackle against blue. Okay. Guys, we're going to restart with a penalty against blue for a high tackle. High tackle by 15 blue. Okay?
And that's Wessel Bell, who was around the
Back
neck.
10, please.
And having
Yeah, okay.
pointed out my American friend getting involved, he now gets involved to Canada's benefit. Luke Rogan seeing that and helping
High
the referee
tackle,
out.
15 blue. Penalty only.
The referee's really making an impact on this game so far here, Gareth. And this one in Canada's favor.
Let's go.
And
Well,
Cooper Coates,
Yeah,
I think
right
just
where you are.
wanted to slow things down here. You're playing down 2 men. Just
Guys,
slow
let's go.
things down.
You want to have a shot?
Well, what he said was,
Shot
Petey,
call.
do you want it? That's Pete
Right
Nelson.
on
Do you
the
want a
15.
shot with your left
Yep,
foot?
Back. Thank you. And guys, back 10, please.
Yeah, and in the first half here, Peter nudged that one in from over 40 pretty comfortably, but this half, he is going into the wind a bit, so this will make for a longer kick, but he should have the leg to get there.
What I like about it, Nathan, is that the clock is running here. So Cali Martinez is almost out of the sin bin.
So I asked your guys not to react to anything.
And
I'll
Emerson
give them the
Pryor,
same message.
this is all time coming off their 10 minutes penalty. Nelson has 90 seconds to kick. Sweet strike as he got it straight. No, just pulled it in front. So Spain are going to counterattack. Ooh, almost another block kick from Joe Mora. Great kick, but Cooper Coates hit the back now. He hits Nelson midfield. Nelson has
here,
a
Red,
look
keep
and says,
retreating.
And it's Coots who's chasing. There's no one there with him. He's going to get this.
Backwards.
It's going back off Red. Play on. So Rummel on the ball. Canada on the move. Really positive play from Canada. Nelson sticks it into space. What a nice nudge. Keeping the pressure on Spain. The educated left boot of Peter Nelson's had a solid day today.
Jeez, he's been solid on both sides of the ball, Nelson. Taking the high balls as well as with the foot. That's just good smart play there. You know you're down 2 men. You know, you think an attack there, given the time in this game, but just smartly knowing you're down 2, take it to the corner, put the Spanish line out under pressure. Canada have already stolen 3 of these so far this game.
Here we go. Spain shadow their own goal line. Garcia this time hits the target. They're off the top though. They're going to hit up midfield. Waiting for them with a great tackle is Andrew Quattrin, the pride of Holland Landing, Ontario, doing his job. Now Spain's going to have to use it. They go left boot. Cooper Coates is back. Stays in field. Now he's going to have a little bit of a run here. Nice carry from him. Fans think it's high. Assistant official, I don't think, was radioed in. So Rummel, this is Canada now starting to put the phases together, even though there's only 13 red jerseys on the field.
Nothing clear. Okay, play on.
Keith, who's had a couple of good weeks, and Quattrin, both doing their jobs.
Advantage.
Advantage to Canada. A chance to risk it. No arm tackle there. It's over the top. Nelson not able to get it. Will come back for the penalty. Good energy shown by the Canadians, Nathan.
Yeah, it was. That was a no arms shot on Olmsted there. But I'd like to see that shot on Coates there again that the fans were complaining about there. It did look like it might have been a bit high. And given that Martinez just got a yellow for a similar infraction. And Quattrin here is pleading with the sideline to have it reviewed.
2.
All right, so the referee's going to have a word with the Spanish captain.
So we've got a penalty for no arms tackle, all right? We need to keep the discipline, okay? Let's tidy it up.
It's good refereeing, trying to get ahead of it. Also laying out his stall if he did see there were excessive penalties. Nelson will have a shot here. This one, the correct touchline sideline for him. Referee's just waiting to make sure everyone's okay.
Just make sure we got the right mark. We're just making sure we got the right mark.
Well, in the shot there, in the blue shirt, Peter Deasy has put in a monumental service. He is the strength and conditioning coach for the Canadian side. He's put in 9 years of work through all sorts of challenges with the Young Pride program. And thank you to him, Michael Deasy,
1 minute.
a great servant. He's moving on to another opportunity, but Rugby Canada thanks him.
Do we have a confirmation on the time for that?
Very popular with the team, as you know, Nathan, and done a heap of work for Canadian Rugby.
Oh, what a guy, Deasy. Loved by the players and staff. Everyone who's worked with him can only say good things about him. So thank you to Deasy for all your time and effort over the last 9 years, and all the best in what's next for you, man.
Peter Nelson lines this one up, and this one's through the middle, and the crowd will let you know. Nice response from the men in red. And while we're on the thank yous, Gwen Penry-Jones also put in 5 years as the lead analyst for Canadian men's side of things. He's done a lot of work helping our young players develop. He's moving on, and thank you, Gwen, for all that you've done. You're always welcome back here in Canada. Right now, this would be a great way to go out if Canada could hold on to a lead here. Less than 20 minutes to play here in Edmonton. Spanish team. Canada back to 14 players now as Kelly Martinez is back
Don't
on
hold
the field.
it in, 7. Here it is. Use it.
Higgins can use his right boot. He's done it very well today. That's very high here in the evening sky. Nice take from Wessel Bell, who makes up from his earlier indiscretion with that high tackle. Again, Spain have the ability to go out wide, and this is where Canada's going to be tested. Woodward makes a chopping tackle, but he's down behind the play. We'll keep an eye on him. The short ball referee says it's an early tackle. Advantage being played to Spain with the Woodward down. Canada only have 13 defenders in play at the moment. Spain upping the tempo. There's the nudge through. Joe Moritz coming across. Gets it down, and we're going to come back to the original penalty on the early tackle.
And that's great coverage there from Mora, but I'm worried about Awaru here. He's such a big, tough guy here, and
Early
he wouldn't
tackle.
stay down unless it was something serious. It looks like it might be a cramp, which hopefully that's what it is. He's had such a big game so far this game, and you can see Mora getting back here.
Yeah. What are we doing?
And tapping that one down for Canada.
Well, that's great work. Down to 13 men. Awaru, who has very much put his hand up for the Macron player of the match here in Edmonton, but this one isn't over. We dearly love him.
And he's been busy on both sides of the ball, Matt. He doesn't miss many tackles. And obviously, we've all seen what he's done in attack this game.
Gonzalo Bontempo for Spain. Straight down the middle, immediate response. Canada 23,
Yes,
Spain 21. And time's off just to get Awaru
time's
treated
off.
here. Well, it's men's action here, but our women's team, #2 in the world, have done incredible things. 2 wins down in South Africa. They're back here having a little rest before they head to Ottawa to take on the Americans. And we have trying to make sure that we don't fall short as they head to England for the Rugby World Cup.
Time's back on.
August and September. And we have developed a mission to win the Rugby World Cup, to make sure our women have enough funding. Please get out there and support rugby.ca. Get behind these women. And if you're in Canada or the Ottawa area, get to Ottawa on August 1st. They're playing their last game against the mighty Americans. Alona Mar, congratulations to her, the American player who won an ESPY as the Breakout Athlete of the Year this week down at the ESPN Awards.
No.
There'll be lots to watch in Ottawa. Get out to the home of the Red Blacks and watch us. Rugby.ca for your tickets. Peter Nelson gathers it. Decides to run this one. He does well to spin a second time. Canada working really hard for each other off the ball. Awaru on his feet. 50-50 ball. Nice work coming in field from Noah Flesh, 100 kgs. And he uses every pound of it, if I can mix my metric.
Just wait. Stop.
Coates says you can have this one at the back, Wessel Bell, and you guys have to come 80 meters. Nice kick. He's got to make sure that doesn't go out of bounds in the 22. Nelson's shepherding the ball. He's left foot. He wants to get back on that one. Slightly sliced, so Spain win that kicking battle.
Yeah, it was a good kick there from Vesselbell. He's had some good touches this game. Nelson did well there to cover the ball, but that kick just came off the side of his foot a bit there.
Nathan, with just 15 minutes to play, I'm just wondering what the instructions are. Again, Cooper Coates, who hasn't done it, played a lot at 10, went straight down midfield, took the pressure off Spain. And now Canada's back in their own end. Hope there's some clearer messages coming on. It's probably an issue in the Belgium game for the last 10 minutes.
And keep in mind, Canada's still down a player here.
Oh, free kick.
We're going to play on.
Referee deeming them to have jumped across, but then how about Donaldson
on the
his
AR,
lifting partners just causing all sorts of trouble.
It's a short arm.
The Spanish line out, and it's a free kick, so this one can't go straight out.
It's definitely been a positive in this game for Canada, is the scrum defense for sure.
2 more pressing downfield. Russell Bell, he's been the steady hand back there. The coach immediately wrapped up, and good support from the Canadians.
Play on, play on.
Spain want a penalty, but they're not going to get it. Play on. Again, Canada's still down to 14 men.
Let's use it. Last feet.
Nice box kick there from Higgins. Joe Morris got it in the air. Still on his feet. Those are the individual battles the Canada been winning today. Van Daddles it. Oh, he spills it. Referee sets forward.
Knock on.
Oh, it's so unfortunate that went forward there. But this is why Moore is in the side. He's so good in the air, and he practices a ton of that stuff, Gareth. In the MLR, as well as with the sevens. He's one of the best aerialists in Canada. and showing proof of it there.
Well, how about his determination to play for Canada? He's under contract in New England Free Jacks, the best team in the MLR. He's not getting game time. He says, there's a new coach in town in Canada. I want to impress him. Loan me out. He got loaned out to Miami, the expansion club. Played 9 games for them, got them in the playoffs for the first time ever. And then once he was maybe going to play against his contract holder, the Free Jacks, they pulled him back. So he did his job, and he got seen by Steve Meehan and the coaching staff here, and has been given the last 2 games, and he's been one of the best players on the field in both games for Canada.
Yeah, you love to see a guy like that really back himself and take advantage of these opportunities. And I know he really enjoyed his time down in Miami. We call him JoJo down there. They're calling him Ho-Ho, right? A lot of Argentine teammates down there. But no, I saw another solid game so far for him. Another solid 68 minutes. Let's see if Canada can finish this one out, close this one out here. Back.
So Tanny Bay in the 21 jersey with the ball. Big scrum, it's come up in the middle. The back, now this is trouble for Canada. Lots of ball. Weekend. Will be penalized for not releasing as the arriving player goes off his feet.
Off your feet. Don't
Off
stay
his feet, but it was. Really hard.
Time's not off.
The man from Cardiff. Never Vale. His mom was born in Deep River.
Just take a
so
seat, please.
well done, Garrett and Kate.
Yeah.
And his partner, Michaela, your boy's done a good job. So that man from Godmanchester, Quebec.
But Heaton, he's been around for a while now, so let's see what he brings to this side for the last 10.
Well, Spain looking to bring subs on, but it's a Canadian line out, and on the field goes Del Hoya, which he's not allowed to do. There's too many men on the field. It's going to be a penalty or something. I'm not sure. It was a language breakdown, although it was Gonzalo on the touch as the Argentinian, so hopefully there's an exchange of Spanish. But I'm not sure that Spain don't have too many men on the field at the moment, although they did walk off their injured man, and that's probably why. And again, more obstruction than previous call. Joe Moore has been run out as he chases that ball.
And it's another good kick there from Higgins. And in times like this, you got 9 minutes left. You're leading a test match. You need your leaders to step up and your ball players to kind of steer this ship for the last few minutes here. And Higgins has been doing a great job.
Yeah, I was happy with the break foot, but I can't have you standing up, okay? Leave it to me.
That is our referee talking to the Canadian front row.
Keep that height.
Can't have him standing up when the pressure comes on. Here we go. Canada's put in. They're on the move. That's a good initial drive.
Use it or reset.
Spain are under pressure. Use it or
Advantage
reset.
offside.
Oh, advantage offside again. That's another penalty. Nice offload, knowing he's on advantage. Higgins, who's been very tidy in this game. Canada's still on it.
Yeah.
5.5 minutes left to play.
Easy, boys, easy.
Quatrin gets chopped. Olmsted a little bit on his own, does well to keep his feet so the supporting players can arrive. They clean well. With the flow.
Let it come. You've landed on top of him.
Heaton
Yeah, he's still got
standing
the
off.
advantage.
Show and go. He gets double tackled. Still on his feet, though. Spanish totally committed in defense. Higgins hits a Woodrow and why not? It's intercepted. But
No
we'll come
advantage.
back for the penalty. Referee's going to have a chat here.
Time off.
Yeah, yes, that's 3 on
We
the
get one
trot.
card down here. No more. Next one goes to the bin. Offside 21.
I think that's pretty clear
Have a
there.
word, no more.
And it was Tanny Bay, the scrum half, who was deemed to be offside. You heard our referee say next one goes to the bin. That's the sin bin. Already Spain are one player short with Santa Maria in the sin bin.
Scrum.
And nothing fancy required here from Canada. Just
Scrum.
keep doing what they're doing. They got 5 minutes. Time continues to tick off this clock. And Spain, you can really feel the pressures on Spain here.
Let's go.
The
Don't go
Canadian
past the tunnel.
fans here saying we want to
Do
try.
not go past the tunnel. Let's go.
They credit the Canadian front row. It started out with Martinez, Quatrin, and Keith. And then the young boys, Fryer, Steve, and Kutsi, all playing their role. All the work they've done in training, this is when it pays off. 75 minutes into a test match against number 15 team in the world.
Sit.
Threatening a famous victory. Nice platform.
Let's use it.
A Water off the back. The Water brought down midfield.
No.
Higgins around the corner. Heaton.
Tackle release. Leave it easy, easy. Let him go.
Tackle release. He has to let go of him. His knee was on the ground.
No, let it.
We'll show and go there from Kyle Steeves.
Use it.
Olmsted and his veteran head has been
thank
hugely
you, Freya.
valuable today for
Let's use
Canada.
it.
Martinez around the corner. He's fresh. He's been in the bin for a few minutes. He's ready to go. Offside, surely the Spanish player leaping out of the line.
Step.
Higgins again showing great patience. Real command here. It's Canada working through the phases, making Spain tackle. Coming up to 3 minutes left here in the second half. No need for Canada to take a massive risk here. You got to keep possession, keep asking questions. Wooder looks tired on his feet.
Use it.
Quatrin wants it. He's on his feet. Wooder gets there and does just enough. Oh, not enough.
Neck roll.
And it's
Around
a
the
neck
neck.
roll, and I think Uwara was guilty of just hesitating in his cleanup roll there.
Yeah, I'll check.
It's just some small margins, isn't it, Gareth?
Come over here.
All the pressure on the Spain side, Spanish side.
Correct.
And Canada, with 3 minutes left in this game, let them off the hook a bit there with that penalty. And it's only a 2-point game, keep in mind. And the Spanish side now have the ball at around the 50-meter mark.
Well, the players are hurting. Quatrin, his heart is in it, but is his body good enough? On the field in the 16 jersey is Dual Kutse.
Time off.
It's going to be a throw in
Just wait. That's right.
for Del Hoya, the Spanish substitute hooker. The Canadian fans can taste it, but they're not there yet. We do have time off because of the substitutes. 2 minutes 15 to play and any extras.
Hold up, hold up,
Spain
hold
with the
up.
lineup. No, referee wants it held
Boys,
up.
stop. Time's not back on. Sorry, Mike, you've got a decision on the card?
Sorry, the yellow card.
Okay. Captain. The yellow card will remain a yellow card.
There we go. Just confirmation from the bunker from our television match official. No
All right,
further
hold
penalty
there.
required.
Time's back on.
But still in the sin bin is Santa Maria. Spain. Just over 2 minutes to get it done. Canada can't steal this line out. We talked about the tech keys to the match, and experience was one of them. Spain have it. They're a team that have played a lot of rugby together. There's the offload. Was it forward? Nope. Still Spanish possession. Good energy from them. Wessel Bell.
Skip.
Flopping forward. Now the tip pass. This is where Spain are very good. A lot of them play their rugby in France. Looking for the short side. Not on. Now they go wide. That's Uraza. Imanol Uraza keeps it possession. Good defense from Canada, getting right across the field. Jones on his opposite number, Bontempo, who's been quiet in the second half despite an excellent first half. Spain working the phases.
Missed.
Last minute and a half of play here in the test match. Canada leading 23 points to 21. Spain up the back. Men looping around. All on his own is the substitute, Menguillon. But he's brought down. The crowd thinks they got a penalty, but no, referee says it's a penalty. Canada's off their feet. This is a kickable penalty, Nathan.
Must stay up. You guys stay off your feet.
Let's have a look, Nathan. Did he go off his feet in support?
There's a good tackle here from Nelson. I think he's got flesh here going off his feet. I think that's who it was.
1 minute.
And Noah took a crack at that one there, but
scoreboard's correct.
That's going to be a penalty for Spain. And you're right, Gareth, in kickable range, but Spain opting for the corner.
So a small discussion, Nathan. They have to referee how much to play. He said 1 minute. And they've chosen, they've kicked to that sideline, and they're going to go for the line out. Big decision here. Does Canada compete and steal the ball, as they've done about 5 times today, or do they set up to stop the drive? This would break Canadian hearts, but Spain putting 4 men initially with Ignacio Pinheiro lurking. It's gone down. Oh, another penalty against Canada for running across the line. That's Olmsted. Spain have a chance to risk their hand, knowing they've got advantage. All right. Oh, that's obstruction, I believe. Running in behind his own man. Around the corner. Nice commitment. Good tackle. The referee's coming back. No try award. He's coming back for the original penalty at the line.
No advantage. Number 5 throwing across the line.
And there's no time left on the clock here, Gareth. And Spain with the decision. They're only down 2.
Just explaining to our fans new to rugby, the game can't end on a penalty.
Shot.
And they have decided to take a kick at goal. So this penalty will be 15 minutes in because it was a line-out penalty on the kicker. And I think it's going to be
still Bontempo.
Gonzalo Bontempo has a shot to win the game. The right footer will have to slide it through the post.
Yes,
the crowd know what's coming.
Yeah.
And I would say he's about a 70% man from here.
No, let's make sure we're on the 15 now. Yeah.
Yeah, he's had a good game so far, Bontempo. We said his name a lot in the first half there. But this is a huge... Okay, this is...
You've been giving me plenty of advice all day, eh?
Well, the Canadian fans showing their frustration as Gonzalo Bontempo attempts to steal this for Spain. A successful kick and 3 points. We're given the victory. And it has. Dramatic scenes here in Edmonton. Los Leones from Spain can't quite believe it after an incredible performance from this young Canadian team. It is Spain and the right boot of Gonzalo Bontempo having the last word here. 23 points to 24. They win it.
And that is just so heartbreaking for the Canadian side. You can see the players just gutted as they would be here, but I think we got to keep in mind this is the 15th ranked team in the world, Gareth. They've qualified for the World Cup. I think coming into this game, a lot of people would have expected this to be a one-sided match, but Canada really fronted up on all sides of the ball.
Absolutely. Well, great effort from the men in red, but in the end, it's Spain winning here in Edmonton, 24 points to 23. Join us after the break for some reaction.
Stunning shores, mighty lengths, and elements that can never be tamed. This is golf the way it was meant to be played, and where a homegrown hero isn't